Is that how you're going to talk?
Yeah, I think so.
Karen?
Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How are you really going to talk?
No.
How are you really going to talk?
My normal. Just my usual.
Hi, Dookie.
Are we going to kick this thing off or what?
Yeah, are we recording?
Always recording, love.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's recording. It's a
All right,
minute
why
in.
not? Make sure. All right, because I wanted to do this too. You did yours, but
You did yours too. What do you got?
it's Fred West special.
I'm drinking water.
Yeah. Okay.
Colorado light water. Curtis Campbell, real estate, sport fishing. If you're watching on YouTube, check it out. And I just did a commercial the other day. How do you say that?
Huck.
Is that how you say it?
How do
you say that, Jake? Jake's sitting in with us today. Huck?
Huck.
Huck, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I did the commercial Huck, and Sarah, she texted back. She said I didn't say it right.
Oh.
So I had to get on and Google it.
And
It's just
listen
like
to
book.
the phonetic, like book.
Hook.
Hook.
Yeah.
Oh.
Double
okay.
O.
Really?
But anyway, Hook Performance Fishing is a sponsor of Molly's Place Sporting Goods. Not that I'm saying they're a sponsor of.
Yeah.
What?
Now I'm confused.
Molly's sells Hook.
Okay.
I said they're
okay.
sponsoring. They don't sponsor.
Nope.
No.
It's been
My
a long
goodness.
day, love.
Ooh, too long. I had 2 pretzels. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yep, got up early. Well, our little camper, Olive, she's a 5:30 starter, so up early, decided that we would treat ourselves to a coffee. Not Dirty Duck coffee,
I turned my weight down.
because we're
No, it's
out.
not. It's not Dirty Duck coffee. We are out of Dirty Duck coffee. We went to Wawa instead, so kind of cheating on Dirty Duck. But the countdown is on.
Which countdown are we talking about? There's
Many
a lot of
countdowns. We have many countdowns on, but the Dirty Duck countdown's on.
Ah, yes.
I told you we shouldn't go to the
September
inlet.
1st, right?
Yeah, forget about that. I told you we shouldn't go to the inlet, didn't I?
Yeah, you kind of. It's Jeep Week down here in OC.
Yeah, well, that's not what we didn't experience any Jeeps, did we?
No, we did not.
We'll just leave it at that.
Yep. We really like Ocean City in the off season.
The joke used to be when they had the pay booths.
Oh yeah.
Remember that little old lady that she'd always be asleep when we were rolled up because nobody was there.
It was cold. She was in there with the heater on.
But whenever they took whenever you could, excuse me, I'm going to slow way down. Whenever they did not charge for parking, that was when it was safe to go to Ocean City. Mm-hmm. So it's still not safe.
Nope. Not yet.
And with technology now, they don't do the little booth anymore. They do everything electronically. Mm-hmm. So camera catches your license plate as you go in, and it knows, I guess, after 30 minutes whether,
Start charging.
there is instead of a meter person going around checking the meters, they drive around. They have cameras, and the system is so good that it can tell if you've paid or how much you've paid or how much you haven't paid.
Okay.
So
Yeah. That season's coming quick.
we were, we'd already dropped the trailer off. We both drove separately because of all the dogs. And went back and we forgot a fan. So it is the saga. Is it a saga? Is that a good word to say?
The saga of moving out of Pintail.
Yeah, the saga of the
I would
move
say
continues.
it's just- yeah.
Hey, for those of you watching on YouTube, check this out. Love what happened here.
That was your little dog.
The Scoter dog. She decided to munch on my head is so big, it doesn't really fit into hats. When I was never bald. When I shave my head, no hair on my head, I don't fit into hats, do I?
No.
I barely fit into this damn thing. Look.
It's maxed out on
Well, I
Velcro.
mean,
Yeah, pretty much.
5/8 of an inch. A lot of hair. Ooh. My gray or my blonde? Both?
Well, yeah, kind of both, yeah.
Everyone thought I was bald
Yep.
for 30 years. But anyway, where am I going with this? Reeling back
The
in.
saga of Pintail.
Yeah, Saga Pintail. Yeah, just we're rolling up on 4 days is September 1st, and I really thought April 1st, maybe May 1st, all this would have kind of transpired and taken place. We are. Well, you're not sad. I'm going to be sad with the Pitboss Refuge maybe for about a day that I don't see it, and then I'll forget about it. But if anybody is interested, Pintail is for sale. So.
Mm-hmm. Yep, a good friend and realtor, Greg Steen.
Greg Steen Homes and Realty. He's going to be listening for us. So lots of stuff going on.
Ooh.
What was that?
You don't have the smell.
Is Duke letting it loose?
Good Lord.
Duke is at our feet.
Yep.
Dude,
Duke
what's
just
going on,
let
buddy?
it rip.
Ooh, I don't smell it, so
Oh, buddy.
we're good. Yeah, I do smell it. Gacy is set on 70, but let's really kick this off. Jake, this is the Pitboss Podcast brought to you by our very good friends at Molly's Place Sporting Goods. Molly's is easily found on Route 213 in Kennedyville, Maryland, on Maryland's Upper Eastern Shore, famed Eastern Shore. Not due west, kind of not due west, not due east, a little bit southeast of the Susquehanna Flats and Haverty Grace. So, mymollys.com, MYMOLLYS.com. I'm going to play a radio commercial. Actually, I'm going to play 2 radio spots right now.
Mark these dates down. It's Molly's anniversary tent sale, September 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Come visit Maryland's premier firearms and sporting goods store, easily found on Route 213 in Kennedyville. This event is sponsored by Federal Premium, Remington, Sitka Gear, Banded Brands, and Heavy Shot. Save up to 70% off originally priced items under the Big Tent. There'll be huge deals and discounts, multiple giveaways, exclusive brand deals from brand representatives, food, music, and more. Again, this event takes place September 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Come celebrate at Maryland's premier firearms and sporting goods store. Molly's is easily found on Route 213 in Kennedyville. Or visit mymollys.com, MYMOLLYS.com. So fuel your adventure at Molly's in Kennedyville, Maryland. Save the date. It's Molly's anniversary tent sale, September 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Come visit Maryland's premier firearms and sporting goods store. It's their biggest sale of the year. Save up to 70% off originally priced items under the Big Tent. This weekend is sponsored by Federal Premium, Remington, Sitka Gear, Banded Brands, and Heavy Shot. There will be huge deals and discounts, multiple giveaways, and exclusive brand deals from brand representatives, plus food, music, and more. Again, it's September 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Come celebrate Molly's 13th year in business with the biggest event of the season. Molly's is easily found on Route 213 in Kennedyville. Or visit mymollys.com, MYMOLLYS.com. So fuel your adventure at Molly's.
All right, 2 radio spots to play.
Okay.
The magic of editing. The radio spots, we're talking about Molly's 13th anniversary sale. Molly's anniversary sale weekend, which happens to be their 13th anniversary. It is September 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, during which, among many other things, like you just heard on the radio commercial, I did not mention in the commercials. I didn't mention the radio yet. We will. We're going to push it on the radios too. But it is Heavy Shots, Heavy Hammer Chesapeake. And Molly's exclusive. It's going to come in 12 gauge and 20 gauge love just for you. So you'll be able to shoot it out of a what?
Out of my nice Benelli 20 gauge.
There's a 28 gauge sitting at Molly's for us. We haven't gotten there yet.
Jake, you'll have to try shooting that one. 28 gauge. You shot the 12? He shot the 12. Did he shoot a 10?
No.
No?
The 12, I don't think he shot the 20 either.
Okay. Yeah, 20 is my favorite.
I think Black Rain Ordnance was his favorite.
They are?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely... that is fun.
I mean, the Desert Eagle was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Desert Eagle was fun too. Karen,
I
although
was too afraid.
you would have let me bought it.
We both were nervous. I remember that. It was a big gun.
Mm.
It was a huge gun. I
You
remember
were-
the first time I shot a gun. Remember that when I was a kid?
Yeah, that was fun. Been Forest Hill, Harford County.
They-
First
they-
McCann. That was the gun range.
I'm looking to the YouTube camera. They've kind of went off on their own tangent.
sorry.
No, it's all right.
All right, tangent over.
Let's reel it back into the 20 gauge Super Black Eagle 3, which, well, 28 gauge, where if Geoff's listening, Jeff Wood, PEI Canada, Jeff just got his 28 gauge Super Black Eagle. So we're going to do a small gauge duck hunt, goose hunt, come PEI. So,
Okay.
so this is the Pitboss Podcast, brought to you by our good friends at Molly's Place Sporting Goods. Anything else I want to say? Very good people, and we can't wait to get up there September. Well, we're not going to be on the 22nd, but we'll be there the 23rd and 24th of September. So,
Yep.
next up is Love.
What?
You should go.
Man,
70% off.
these
You got
guys
new
are,
glasses from there.
There
for
you
sure.
go.
these guys are killing me. Next up, Love.
Oh,
You can't see the board. Come on,
Duck
go.
Blind Bistro.
Duck Blind Bistro. John Paul and Jay, duckblindbistro.com. And I actually, as I was actually not for this water I'm drinking, but for the Diet Mountain Dew I had, I did see you get some more biscuits.
Yep.
So,
Yep. Wanted to cook some for Jake and Gam
man, I got
Tomorrow.
this one pretzel I want to eat, but
Tomorrow?
I can't.
morning.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Might be here. I mean, I gotta be out early.
Oh, you'll be up early. Olive will make sure of that.
Yeah. I gotta be out early.
Okay.
What's early to you, Jake?
I mean, I want to be in Newark by. Well, I have to I just had to be at that lady's house by 10. That's
10.
what I have to
Oh,
do.
yeah. You have plenty of time.
Yeah, I know. But
Oh, I was going to get into what's early, but I guess that. Duck Blind Bistro. Duckblindbistro.com. Guys, thank you very much. Next up, Love.
Dirty Duck Coffee.
Dirty Duck Coffee. Buck and Jay. Been texting back and forth with them, and we are very, 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 very close. But we'll let them announce when they would like to announce. But as soon as they announce, we'll follow suit. DirtyDuckCoffee.com. Go what?
Duck Water Boats.
DirtyDuckCoffee.com. Steve, I talked to Steve Hoover this week. Actually, before Murph stopped in.
And he's not coming over. He's not coming to
Definitely
Easton.
not to. No, he didn't say he wasn't coming to Easton, but definitely the September events like Molly's. Tucker didn't. He wasn't. I don't think he made it to the Wisconsin show this weekend. I didn't see. I saw some stuff on Instagram, but I of the show itself. But I don't think I saw Steve. I don't think he was there.
Busy building boats.
He is busy building boats. He just showed me a new one where it was a combination, had a windshield in it, but it was a combination, like a commercial fishing boat, shrimping boat, but you could shoot sea ducks off of it too.
Really?
It was actually pretty cool looking. Had a lot of diamond plate on it in the floors on that one. Steve Hoover, New Philadelphia, Ohio, duckwaterboats.com. Love, we are in the... Quick, come on. Speed it up.
We're in the world's largest.
There you go. With a...
Oh, good Lord.
Come on.
350 Suzuki with a duo prop.
There you go. All right. Thank you very much. Next up is... come on. I'll give you a hint. It starts with a C.
Crabs to go.
Crabs to go. Mark, John, Dan. Crabs to go is easily found on the... Oh, she's turning around looking. Easily found on the corners of 589 and Route 50. Route 589 and Route 50. Both are state routes. Sometimes I get confused thinking Route 50 could be a federal highway, but it is not. I almost... Duke. He was heading out. I almost... Well, we were still drinking coffee, so we couldn't do the Breakfast of Champions, but it was kind of... And we already had breakfast sandwiches at Wawa. But oyster were on mine.
Yeah, it was totally on my mind too.
The single fries were definitely on my mind there. So, drum roll, please.
Yes.
Well, at crabstogo.com. I'm sorry, let me finish that. Crabstogo.com.
Yep.
I'm like slurring
good.
stuff, like, ugh. And not only like slurring this, I'm just like,
it's been a busy day. Busy week. I don't know when the business is ever going to end, but
busy month, busy year, busy life.
it's going to roll through to February.
All right, drum roll, please. Thank you. New sponsor announcement. Would you like to say who it is?
No, you should do the honors.
Man's Best Kennel, Gunner Kennels. How many do we have now? 4.
5.
It's easy for us to say that it's a super great product, but it truly, truly is.
Yep, it can withstand Duke.
It can. He can't bite through it.
Yeah, seriously.
Should I? So if you're watching on YouTube right now, right now you are looking at Duke's work at Pintail.
On the door?
On the door.
You're going to show that?
I'm going to show that.
Well, you know what?
The new door's in.
When I scrubbed out the kennel the other day,
Yes.
I saw his handiwork on the inside of that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duke's a monster. He is a beast. He's 9 years old now. We're not sure how long he's going to be with us. And his bump on his leg is getting bigger. His front leg.
He's already had it taken off once.
Yeah, it grew back. I want to get more into, and we will, Wednesday, we'll talk. Wednesday's short, it will be nothing about Gunner. But one thing I would like to say quickly about Gunner Kennels is I had a relationship. Well, I met Addison way back in the day. Way back in the day at the East Waterfowl Festival. But Speed this current day, they have a special that they do each year. They call it the Flyway Series. And back in March, they asked me to be a part of it. And I was told I was honored to be a part of that. And they came and got some great shots of the little Scoter dog, which was like 11 weeks old, and Rye was involved, and they've done. It's really cool. If you have not and are not familiar with the Flyway Series, check them out. GunnerKennels.com, and or most of the stuff's on social media. They're posting up kind of pretty steady about it. I don't know if it's 100% sold out, but they held back. I won't say the exact number, but they held back a good number that we're going to do something come November for the Easton show.
Nice.
So, the Flyway Series this year's, you know what it's called, right?
The Flyway Series?
The name of the Flyway Series for us.
No.
Come on. Starts with an S.
This the Marsh?
What
are you
Does Marsh
talking
start
about?
with S?
No, this like well,
What are they
Salty
calling?
Marsh, but
No, what are they called in the series?
the Susquehanna.
Yes, Susquehanna. It's the Susquehanna series. It
Okay.
starts with S. Don't roll your eyes at me.
I
Susquehanna series. Sincerely, everyone at Gunner Kennels, which we have, there is a whole crew there working hard. We appreciate everybody, so thank you very much. Gunner Kennels is a new sponsor, the newest sponsor of the Pitboss podcast. All right, let's kick this thing off now and get into. We've already kind of been rambling. Jake left us. I don't know what he's doing. What beer is he sipping on?
he is
gonna eat pretzel.
the Fin City Endless. Hang on, let's see. Endless
Chummer.
Endless Chummer.
You know, Scott Moody.
Yep.
Yeah. Is that Scott's?
Yes, it was his picture, but it's Duck Band. Duck Band brand.
Hey, do yourself a favor. I'm throwing all these names around, telling you to go here and go there. But if you're on social media, if you're active on social media and you're not following Scott Moody, Scott, SCOTTMODDY. Karen's, if you're watching on
Do not
YouTube,
look at my dirty hands because we have been working all day. They
Scott-
are nasty.
I give credit, Scott. Anything that anybody might know about me with photography, number one, I owe Scott. Way back in the day, 2004, 2004. I'm going to adjust this a little bit. There we go. 2004, the Canon 20D. That's what Scott told me to get. I think I've said this before, but Scott says, like, you go every day. He says, what? And I was shooting just a little, it wasn't digital, but it's just a little point and shoot Olympus. He's like, why would you not want to shoot and try to capture? Why would you not want to shoot something better and be able to capture, like, magazine quality photography? I said, Scott, because I don't know anything about photography. He says, well, I'll tell you what. He says, you buy this stuff, and he says, I'll tell you what you need to do. Duke, what are you doing? Did you find a mouse? Did you find mice, buddy? Where's the mice? He's looking for them. But anyway, Scott Moody, LabradorDesigns.com. But get on and check Scott Moody out. An awesome photographer. And if you've ever seen my logo, that was way back in the day. Scott came up with that. So we appreciate Scott Moody. Very good. And on a very positive note, we are very happy that Scott is feeling much better. So Scott, thinking of you, we are. I'm glad you're feeling better. So
Webpage design too, right?
Oh yeah. No.
Does it all.
He is graphic design, does everything.
Yep.
Where am I at, love? Help me, please. Seriously, I I'm stuttering. Do I struggle with life? Do I have certain things I struggle with, right?
Yes.
Well, that's what I was going to say, especially when we were at Pintail today, coming back here, trying to get this set up. I honestly, before you guys came in here, I was going to go off on a little tangent. That's why I'm kind of, I'm going to come back to that. But I kind of felt like I feel like I'm struggling.
Staying focused, getting everything done.
Well, so here, I wrote these down just so I could be very, very accurate. First off, I wrote on the top of my notes, I have a very, it's the episode, anyway, I won't say the name of the episode, but. Doc!
That's how you're feeling.
What?
That's how you're feeling.
Yeah. 4 days to goose and dove, dove and goose. You going to take advantage of any of that? Are you going to take advantage?
I would love to. We have had a lot of fun at our friends, Charlie and
Carol Ann.
Carol Ann, thank you, at Oakview Farms.
Yep.
Over, where is it? Hebron? Not Hebron. What area is it?
It would be Dorchester County.
Thank you.
Madison,
that's right. So that, they haven't had us over the past couple of years, and we've had a blast. Well, I probably had more fun than Jeff, but I think we are just completely overwhelmed with everything we have to do. So I don't know that we're going to get there this year.
Well, that happens in 4 days. Well, actually, for them, 5 days, because it's Saturday, not Friday. But
Okay.
things are speeding, flying along.
Yeah, I honestly didn't realize it was this coming weekend. But
Well, you can't see my little makeshift calendar there, but I can.
Okay.
It helps me.
So maybe not this year, but yeah, would definitely like to get out there and do it again sometime.
Me being the degenerate decoy maker that I am, you hate when I say it, don't you?
No, you're not degenerate. Jeffrey does not give himself enough credit for all the stuff that he juggles, particularly in the last 6 months. It has been an insane amount of work that he has accomplished here. So,
well, where I'm going with that is I should have had his widgeon painted last year, and they're pretty much exactly in the same state. Of course, but we're many days. I have my numbers down, so I still have my little cushion there. I think I might probably work best off when there's a deadline or pressure. Because then you got, I almost say you got it, then I got to get it done, right?
Yep. Yeah, I think Nick and I had this conversation at the show we went to for Delta, the decoy competition. Yeah, we both acknowledge working better under pressure. It's not uncommon. You know well.
Yeah, I'm not complaining, just explaining. But when you work, we work for ourselves, so it is that kind of thing where I work. I guess I work best under pressure. Do I manage that? Do I manage to get it done? But I'm almost thinking is there something in me that I keep these numbers down, written down, and I keep track of it. I'm okay. Shit, I'm not okay. I got to get this done.
Yeah. No, he definitely is up against a tight deadline at this point. So,
all right. So 4 days to dove, geese, dove. 24 days to Molly's anniversary sale, their 13th anniversary sale, which we've already talked about. But there's going to be a good 2 days that we're not going to get anything done here because we're going to be there.
Yep.
And then add another 22 days to that. And then it's ducks and sea ducks.
Yep.
So I've really got 46 days. If Charlie would like his widgeon for opening day, I've got 46 days to get them painted.
Well, then after the Molly sale, what's happening the following weekend?
Oh, I didn't even write that down.
Really?
Oh my goodness! How important is it? And I haven't written anything down about that.
That could be our shorty.
It could be. All right, I'll put a different voice on for this one, love. Is this an annual event?
Oh God, I hope not.
Well, it could be an annual event. It is the Pitboss. Pitbosses or Pitboss?
Pitboss.
Pitboss Waterfowler's Sidewalk sale. Karen says everything must go.
Absolutely.
Do you really?
Yeah. No, we don't need all this stuff in our lives. Absolutely not.
We went through some good stuff today.
Yeah.
So not only is it the Waterfowler Sidewalk sale, but there's going to be probably, now that I think about it, especially all the things I touched today, it's going to be a good bit of fishing gear. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of good.
Yeah, I was going to say, unfortunately, you know, we definitely enjoyed. Has he found a mouse over there? Definitely have enjoyed
Do call mouse
fishing.
patrol. Yeah, we have.
You know, we have, but yeah, we don't have our big bad influence boat anymore. The Seahawk. You know, Jeff always likes to allude that we'll get another big boat one day.
Well, I mean,
no,
the boat that would be perfect for us, they can't sell it, and it keeps coming down in price. We just don't have to be. We just don't have to be liquidated
Yeah.
at the moment. Is that a word?
Yeah, no manola. Yeah.
We don't have to be liquidated at the moment.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, that is the boat. We're gonna go from 29 to 32.
Okay. So, yes, we have to sell fishing stuff. So, we have some nice, really, really nice fishing gear for sure.
I might put a little picture of that boat up, just as if you're watching on YouTube. It's a nice boat.
I'm sure it is.
I don't know why. I don't know why they can't sell it.
Oh, I think I'd be happy just to go to Watcher Creek.
Well, this would be a nice boat to drive around and watch a with.
You need a shallow draft.
You know what, Captain, I think. So, yes, back to the first annual Pitboss's Waterfowler. I put an S on the end. Well, there's S on anyway, but
Okay.
apostrophe. Waterfowler Sidewalk sale. I don't think we're going to have many things for our bidder type people.
Yeah, large sizes, 2X, 3X.
I think 2X is the biggest.
As far as clothing goes, but there's a lot more than just a lot more than clothing.
Well, please tell everyone. A lot more what?
Oh my gosh, Jeff has calls. He has decoys. He
Whoa,
has
whoa! Easy on the. I'm giving up calls.
No, what are you
I
going to do?
didn't think I was selling any calls.
Okay, scratch the calls. Yeah, decoys, furniture. We have some furniture, right?
Furniture?
Yeah, books.
Yeah, we do have books. Yep,
CDs. If anyone still has a CD drive, plenty of CDs.
One of them round things.
Yeah. That kind of stuff. It has, oh my gosh, Jeffrey, it has so much.
Well,
so much.
Plus, we have some new hats in stock.
Yep.
I think that the new run of sweatshirts will be done by then. And we still have plenty of old stuff. Shh. Wow, man, this is how we didn't plan. Can we do it on the fly right now?
What?
So we want to do the original first run of just the straight black hoodies. We're gonna do anything with that now, or should we wait?
Let's wait.
Okay. Well, if you're listening and you would like the original, it's not the original. We went through that. It's not the original, but it's the most. First off, it's the latest hooded sweatshirts that we've done that were straight all black. And we need the new old stock. We need to blow those things out. What's wrong?
Sorry.
Where are you going?
Just talk amongst yourselves.
New old stock. Oh, Duke can't make his own bed. New old stock that we just need. Again, even though there's boatloads of room here, we need to get rid of.
Yeah, this stuff that Jeff is stuff that's still new and in its original packaging.
New old stock, love. New old NOS.
Oh, and shells.
Shells. Do you need? I'm looking right into the camera. Do you need any non-toxic waterfowl shells? Shot shells. It's all 12 gauge.
Cases, boxes, and all cases.
Cases. We'll sell single shells if you want.
You may even have some. You have some guns too, right?
Ooh, I can keep that on the down low.
Okay, DL. Sorry.
We're gonna have GAM working too.
Yep.
All hands on deck for this event. Are we gonna officially invite 100% open to the public?
Yeah, because we need to sell.
Okay.
Sell.
So this is the official invitation, September 30th. I don't know how many days away that is. 32.
Okay.
No, 31. My math is not good.
Look at your calendar.
This is not a calendar. Oh my goodness. I had to sit there and point at it. Let me see, 24 days. 32. Told you my math's not good. 32 days. You want to give the address? Where is this being held?
At Pitboss World Headquarters.
Where would that be for those who do not know?
Whaleyville, Maryland.
Can you be more specific, please?
Go to Jeff's Instagram page. No.
One more time. Can you be more specific, please? I talked all over you. Start again.
We're at 8821 Peerless Road. Peerless Road.
If anybody watches him, you know what I just did.
Yeah, Instagram. Yeah, in Whaleyville, pretty close to Ocean City, so you could kind of make a weekend of it. It's going to be a Saturday, probably start early, around 8 o'clock, maybe earlier.
Do we need to have a preview night for people that really want to
because
get all the good stuff?
My head will be exploding the night before getting it all set up.
Are we going to have any refreshments for anyone?
That's all you, Jeffrey.
So this was my idea way back. Well, it's been in my mind to have an open house way back. And we were even maybe like around my birthday, I thought it was a good excuse instead of going harborsiding and out eating and drinking and carrying on. Like, why don't we just stay here and eat and drink, right? And get somebody to cater it.
Yep.
Cater, cook for us, kind of thing. And we just that never transpired because, rightly so, you said it wasn't a good idea, and it was not a good idea. But spin this full circle. You think that I'm putting you on the spot, but you think that the sidewalk sale is a very good idea.
Yes.
You think that open house is a horrible idea.
Yeah, because open house to me suggests that people can tour our home.
Okay, now so you got me on board with that. So what verbiage are we using?
What is it? Open shop.
An open shop. So you kind of struggled with that.
Yeah.
Like, are we still biting off too much?
Yes. Yeah, because Jeff has, going back to our previous conversation here,
My problems in life that I have.
your decoys that you have to get done. You have to get done. So,
The shelves behind me are empty, so that must mean they got touched.
Okay, yes, they
All
did.
right.
Yep, so the poor man has just spreading himself too thin. I think he's biting off more he can chew, and he needs to kind of dwindle down his focus on really what needs to be done here.
So instead of doing an open shop, we're going to do a sidewalk sale, Waterfowler sidewalk sale with some fishing equipment.
Yep.
And maybe a little bit of food.
Yep.
But not calling it open.
Just call it a
anything.
yard sale.
We're calling it a yard sale with some refreshment.
Yeah. Yep. With a donation tip jar.
Donation chip jar for...
Donation dip jar?
Tip jar.
Tip jar.
Didn't I say that?
I thought you said dip. It's not a spit jar.
Enormous shits.
Oh, yeah, gosh.
Enorma shits.
I thought it said tits.
Well, if you said it fast, it was.
Okay.
Enormous. But it was enorma shits. Anyway, that's my Beavis and Butthead moment. Just saw it this morning. It was funny. Where am I at with this, love? Please dial me back in. We're going to have some refreshments. Yes. Tip jar.
Yep.
Yep.
And who's going to be doing this for us?
Michael Hickman,
Yeah.
Double Tap In right in Berlin, and we're not sure if the Two King Barbecue are going to be a part of it or not. And I meant to text yesterday when I was cutting the grass before the rain, before I hit that toad, tore me up, felt so bad. He was a big old one. I needed to text Noah. I wanted to ask him too how Casey with the C was doing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but I wasn't sure 100% if Two Kings was going to be involved.
Okay.
Are we looking for volunteers for this event, love?
Yeah, we may possibly be recruiting.
Or need somebody in charge of parking?
Yeah, I thought we'd already designated Noah.
Well, I don't know what his.
I'm kidding, Noah.
Yeah, I never thought it was.
No, we don't know how big a turnout we're going to get. I know if you call it a yard sale, it will get all kinds of people coming. But Jeff has kind of labeled it a Waterfowler sidewalk sale.
Yeah.
I think we just need to go broad.
Just say sidewalk sale.
Yard sale. Yard sale. Garage sale. Yard sale.
What
We have
tip jar?
stuff.
What kind of refreshments are we having?
Water.
Just
Out of the Whaleyville well. No, I don't know.
I do know. You don't know?
No, I don't. Fin City? What are you talking about?
What is going?
Refreshments, as in drinks?
No, in the bigger picture of a refreshment. What's the tip jar for?
for the Pitboss World Headquarters Grow
Oh,
Fund?
my Lord.
No, I don't know. You kind of were yabbing something to
What's
me when
Double
I
Tap
asked you.
In doing?
They're donating their time.
What are they going to be cooking?
Pork butt.
That's what I wanted you to say.
Oh my Lord, Jeffrey.
I think he's going to do 8 of them.
Okay.
80 pounds of pork butt awesomeness.
Yeah.
He threw out there to me brisket, but I was like, no, we're going to keep it simple.
Yep. Pork or pork.
Yeah.
And some good rolls with some onion and mayo.
It'd be awesomeness. So again, I know I'm rambling. I get off on these little tangents. This is the way my mind truly does work, just because when you're dyslexic, this is what happens to you. But it's going to be September 30th right here at Pitboss World Headquarters, 8821 8821 Peerless Road.
Yep.
Peerless Road, Whaleyville, Maryland, 21872. That would be 21872 or 21872.
Yep.
All right.
What's next?
And then I said 46. Oh, I already did the 46 days. My neck.
Oh, we even found that tobogganing thing that we're going to put in the yard sale. All kinds of stuff.
A what?
What is it called?
A toboggan? Do we have snow here?
No, but I think it was called tobogganing back home.
I think it's called a tube.
A tubing. Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
A tubing device.
A tubing device. An inflatable tubing device. That's going to be in the yard sale. That's cool.
It is. So if you're not familiar with, and if you've never listened to,
And a kayak, yes.
how'd you turn down, Jake?
Oh, canoe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Was it canoe?
It's because of these buttons.
Yeah,
a
I heard some
kayak.
buttons, so I
Sorry.
turned you off.
No, I'm glad.
You said a kayak too, right?
Well, it's not a kayak. It's a canoe, right?
It's the Kiwi 2 kayak.
Oh, really?
Technically, it is a.
Okay. All right.
I think a canoe would be kind of a totally open thing. This has like even though it's a 2-seater, it's got the round. It's got like a deck.
Okay.
Deck forward and aft, right?
Yep. So fishing, kayak,
It's just gonna be a good day.
clothing, paddles, fishing. Oh my gosh. You
So
name
what,
it,
what
we
I was
have.
about to say is, if you do not follow along and you've never heard me tell this, the main building, the shop, is 52 by 104. So we're going to pull the world's largest duck boat out. Steve Hoover thinking who we are. We're going to pull it out and basically just have a bunch of tables set up with as much, I'm not going to call it junk,
No. No.
but
It's
as
just
much gear as
unused
we can put
stuff.
out. Some stuff's brand new.
brand new.
Taped. Some clothing is bagged.
Yeah.
Never out of the bags.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Quality stuff.
Did you see that tote? The last tote that came down? I didn't really get a chance. The over the garage door, the ceiling hanger.
No, what was in there?
So the guns that came down.
Yeah, the clear tote.
Yeah. It was full of freaking.
Brand new, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Yep. Yep. Got to go. But 2X or 3X probably.
Yeah,
is the
nothing.
sizing.
Yeah. Now in the Pitboss gear, we got small.
Yeah. Yep.
Right? Small, medium, large, extra large. But yeah, in more of the waterfowl things that I've been associated with, if you don't know what size I am, yeah, the majority of it's 2X.
Yep.
2X, 3X. I still think we have a 4X, brand new 4X hooded sweatshirt. 4 or 5X hooded sweatshirt for somebody.
Okay.
I can't remember why I got that, but then somebody asked. I got that there. We're going to have I'm going to try to round up all the decoys that are sitting over in the paint room to have them out.
Okay.
We really do need to get Gam on board.
Yes.
She's bothering me a little bit about this.
We have bikes too.
Yeah, just pretty much anything that we can't use anymore.
Yeah.
Or we don't want to use. How about
Yep.
it? So, September 30th, mark the day. I can't say that it is an event that you will not want to miss, but it should be a pretty good time, right?
I think so.
Yeah. How long do you envision this lasting?
Hopefully till the last thing's sold.
At what time, though?
I don't know, 4 o'clock.
All right.
We'll see. Or till 1. Well, how long do these things usually go? I've never done a yard sale
Well,
in this country.
back from where we came, when the yard sales there, they were like early,
Yeah.
like 6,
Like
7,
Yes.
right?
7 till like
usually,
1.
I was going to say usually to me, like by 10 or 11, they kind of,
Dwindle. Yeah.
well, at least the people weren't driving around crazy anymore.
Yep. There's another event on that same day.
Yes,
Nick was saying.
Nick. Man, I didn't practice before we did this. Not Castellano, Castiglione. Castiglione. There, I got it. Without practice. Castiglione. Nick Castiglione, Cedar Swamp Gun and Decoys. He said that the Chesapeake Challenge used to be held at the Ward Museum in Salisbury. That building has... Do we know anything about black mold?
Yeah, we've dealt with a little bit.
That's an inside joke about Southview, where I grew up, but where we got my mom moved out of. But yeah, I never really read up 100%. All I heard was black mold, and the museum got shut down. So they used to hold the Chesapeake Challenge right at the museum, and since the museum's been shut down, they are going down to Chrisfield, where Steve and Lem Ward were born, raised, lived, and that's where they made decoys in Chrisfield. So they're going to have the Chesapeake Challenge in Chrisfield. So Nick said he wanted to make sure he got some decoys there. I reached out to him and invited him if he wanted to set a table up of his decoys. He was more than welcome to do that too. So are we accepting other vendors, love? Someone local is listening to this. Or someone's going to travel to be here. Are we going to open it up to outside vendors? I just said we open it to Nick.
I would say it would be at your discretion.
Probably at your discretion.
Yeah, so we have parking we have to consider. So I would say they just reach out to Jeff and see what you got.
All right.
Tailgate might be a good way of.
Well, that's kind of what I meant.
Okay.
Yes, that's more
like a big old booth and 10x10 tent and.
We have enough. We have room for a couple 10x10s out there.
Yeah, again, just the parking.
Yeah. I wonder how that'll work.
Yeah.
What if we need to get a permit?
We can ask our friendly neighbor.
You know, love, what they say. Well, first off, I operate on is that if you ask somebody and they tell you no, or that you need to have it, you better have it because you asked. If I don't ask, I don't know. I didn't know.
Yep. Wow, you just opened yourself up there, didn't you? Someone's going to now tell you, and then you're going to be none the.
Well, it would be pretty powerful if somebody from the county listens to this.
Yes.
You give me weird eyes or anything?
You never know.
Love, what's on your list? I'm rambling too much.
You're dwindling.
Behind you, I'm working on my. You walked in. You kind of made fun a little bit.
Yeah, Jeff has been busy being a 5-year-old, possibly.
What are you talking about?
I just remember I had 2 boys, and the inside of my minivan at the time always had stickers all over the inside of the windows. Well, so Jeff has now taken to a wall in his shop that has a whole bunch of decals.
There's some behind Jake, too.
Yes, I see this.
There is a Ziploc baggie there that's still full of them.
Oh, I'm sure. And when we got more today.
I found a couple extras. You're right. But I've been collecting those over the years. Look at that. There's a vintage one over there. What's the oldest one over there? Hard left. I don't even talk about it anymore.
Oh, the TripAdvisor?
No.
Oh.
Above TripAdvisor. I even debated.
Yes, the D3.
I even debated if I should even put it up.
Oh. Well, memories, right? Yep.
All right.
There's some
so I have been working on that. The shop itself, I'm just going to go off on that tangent. I got a Captain Harry poster there. Yep. That is, I've got these charts, I guess in Pintail way back in the day, 97, 98, 99, when didn't have anything on the walls. I just went and bought those charts. Of course, you can get them, internet was not, smartphones were not as much what they are today. But I got a little collection of those specific and special ones I like to get up. And then the kind of hard left to you, Karen, behind Turtle Box. Some of those pictures I'd like to go through and go through. Look at that one. Can you grab it? No, don't worry. You have to wear it. With the snow geese, that was Rocky. Oh. You can't see it?
I can't see Rocky, but I can
she's
see
there. Yeah.
The picture you're talking about.
Yeah. You got to get it? That's Rocky. You had to wipe the dust off to see what color the dog is?
Yeah, it was kind of, didn't know whether it was the photo or the dust.
Look at that beard. Look at that. That look like a damn kid. Show everyone, please, if they're watching.
Just to look at my dirty hands. My hands are so nasty. Can you see?
Yeah. Got a Susquehanna River Waterfowler's hat on in corn camo. There are which I just went through a bunch of those. Those are the old LL Bean chamois shirts. I love those things. I wore those things all the time. And love, I know you're not going to believe this, but I still have that set of overalls. They're Walls.
You say I don't believe.
I know
it.
you
No.
won't believe that I still have them, but I do.
Oh my God, the stuff that we just went through that Jeff wanted to keep, and the dumpster
Damn, I
was
do
right
look
there.
young. Wow, it wasn't a bad day. So, well, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 8. There's like 18 snows there. The limit wasn't more than 5 birds. Probably, here, I'll hold up, probably 4 birds. So, all right. That is 8 by 10. But anyway, I'm going to do a bunch of 8 by 10s, get them up.
Oh, I think we have
Yes.
some frames.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I think
Awesome.
maybe about 50.
Awesome.
Jeff went, I don't know. Let me just say, I don't know. He has
Love,
better
you could go to
frames
Walmart
out
and get them
there.
for 99.
Hoo-ha.
The 8 by 10s way back in the day were 99 cents at Walmart. Think how much money I saved buying them. Seriously, what are they at today?
What if the plastic's all like perished?
It's shrink wrapped. Plastic's fine. It's glass. You mean the black plastic frame? No, it's fine. It's fine. It is. Anyway, I want to get that going on. I did the new bench, which I'm very happy about. I ran some more duct work to the big dust collector.
Yep.
And then behind me really hasn't changed much. But the next thing is I am going to have to run something, which I had the duct work down there. I just have to get that thing rigged up and get it going. So
Okay. It's getting there. You just got to find the time to start using it.
cut me loose.
Yeah, no, I want to.
I got the floats for the Foamzillas there.
Yep.
I got I don't know how many. I think I figured out there's, well, it'll be like 24 Scoter. Actually, I'm going to do some Eiter in there too. And then the smaller ones up top, those are going to be old school.
Okay.
Love, I feel bad. We talked about it last week where, except for Christmas, I'm booked this year. Mm-hmm. I got between yesterday and this morning, 3 this morning. Yesterday I had, actually 6. 3 yesterday, 3 this morning. Guy saying, hey, I want to hunt with you this year. And
Yeah.
like I truly appreciate the interest and the effort to get a hold of us, but can you think about 20, 24, 25, and actually two of the 6 at shore? Like
Yep.
what do we need to do to get on board? So
Yep. No, it's pretty awesome.
yeah. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Nope. I think that we need to wrap it up because
We will wrap it up. Still on our list. You called too, or did you call, or did you actually get online talking?
I just went online.
Okay, so internet still. As soon as we get the optic fiber in here, that'll make it much easier.
Fiber optic.
What did I say?
Optic fiber.
It's because I'm dyslexic. Would you please admit it? I'm not joking around. I said, what? You're looking at me weird. What?
Nothing.
I am dyslexic.
Okay.
I'm all the time flip-flopping numbers and words and letters. I think that's textbook dyslexia. Dyslexia or dyslexic? Paul McKinnon up at Maggie's Pub. I hope his event went well last night. He still hadn't let me know how much our hunt gear, et cetera, went for. They're getting ready for the Canadian Master National, the AKC Master National next year. Love, it would be so nice to go run some Canada tests. I think there was like 13 dogs in his master yesterday. You could run 2 masters in a weekend. We need to get your van, not this week, but next week, and load it up with the Gunner Kennels and head north. Well, this all has to be done first too.
Yeah.
And actually, I guess we've got a cell pin too. That is going to explode now.
That's on. Oh my gosh, too many things.
Okay, we will wrap this up, but I do want to say thank you and appreciate those who have reached out about my lower back.
Really?
Yeah, actually, I had a couple people on YouTube as well as text me about the lower back. And where are we at? What's the update on my back?
You have to make some phone calls, which you still didn't do, to get your MRI, see what that shows, and also go to the pain clinic.
Pain management. Am I going to be? Is the MRI going to be an issue for me?
Not for your lower back, I don't believe.
She made a big deal about, are you claustrophobic?
Yeah, it's
I
tight,
had an MRI way back in the day.
yeah,
Just got
no,
one.
yeah, you'll
Got
be
one like
fine.
a year ago. It's not bad.
No, it depends on the part of your body. On my shoulder, I was feeling it. I was feeling a bit freaked out because it was up around my head. in my shoulder.
But am I going to go in a whole tube?
No, it's like a big donut.
Really? So my head will be totally open looking up?
Yeah, it depends on the unit.
All right.
Just like a little, just like a tube. I don't know. Probably like the size of a raft, like what I used on the when you drag.
All right. Well, then I can handle that. But she put that in my mind. Why would she do that?
Because some people probably freak out.
Some of them are. Some of them are a tube.
All right. Well,
don't have any metal in you.
Well, I had metal in my leg. I had to tell her about that. She said she thought it was okay. That's what she said.
I'll let you know. You'll tell.
It's in my ankle.
Yeah.
So. All right, and then pain management. Where I'm going with this, though, is I do appreciate people are listening, and people reached out to say if I needed help or I had any questions, or they would give me the information and things that they have gone through. So I do appreciate that. But she did give me. You're more into the drugs.
It's a new type of non-steroidal anti-inflammatory.
500 milligrams at a time, and I kind of think it's working.
So it's only a short-term course, so just because.
Well, short term, I'm good.
Yeah, if you make your appointments, get to the next level.
And then there's the other thing I want to get on, but I'm not going to tell anybody about that.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah. No, you're not going to tell anyone.
So I can't tell anybody.
Well, you just said you're not going to tell anyone.
That's when somebody walk up to me and say, "Am I natural? Am I natty?
You juicing?
Am I natty?" So yeah. All right, enough of this. I'll give you the last word, Karen.
No, because we have still a list to do. So.
What are we eating for dinner? I'm hungry.
Something.
I still have to ride up to freaking Bishopville Park
to upload this.
And upload this bad boy.
Yep.
So it means I can tell people's right there. I'm not gonna go down to. I'm not gonna.
To Mexican?
Well, I'm not going to Soproni's.
No.
That's too far. That's in the danger zone.
Yeah. Something good for dinner, but we still have a lot between now and then. So.
A lot of what? A lot of time?
No, I have to use Jake's muscle to get all this stuff upstairs.
Let's not open the trailer up.
No, we have enough here to
okay, good.
Yeah, all clear out.
Where's all the china, the good china going?
We should put that in the kitchen, I think, in the house, right?
All right. Okay. All right, I'm good with that. I don't know what kind of an episode this is.
It's the Pitboss headquarters weekly update on all our shenanigans.
I mean, well, I'm going to go off on a tangent, but it's easy to say. I feel like sometimes I'm it could be said, "Oh, you're making an excuse," but I mean, it's no excuse. It's the truth.
No. Yeah.
Right.
We did all. Jeff did all the. We got a skid steer. He graded all the outside. We have some downspout issues that we have to, get back to before it erodes all of our dirt.
Well, I had the trencher, so we buried a lot of.
We did.
We buried a lot of the downspouts.
Yep. But it's just trying to deal with one thing at a time. Priority list keeps changing, but right now, really decoys and pintail is what has to be sold.
Jake, last words.
I got nothing.
Thanks for coming.
We appreciate your help. Thank you very much.
Yeah.